said she ain't trying to deal with me.
Queensbridge
Okay,
from
cool, you can sell that
Nas
seed.
Hood. No, I brought it after I got out of work.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen
Yeah. I was
Field
supposed to
in
get out at
Seattle,
1, but I had to do
Washington.
some shit.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with their opponents. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
I just can't let you get too far ahead, because then I can't catch up. What if I can't catch up? Me too, I'm burning right now.
And they'll begin by running the option. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
I got this.
You ain't gonna burn me.
I got the intel. Yeah, but didn't they say interception? Oh, I must have declined.
Hurts. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Does it say first and 10? The other one said first and 10.
Before he's taken down.
To Deshaun
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Yeah, I think I fucked. I don't
Okay,
like when
what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
8 yards to tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it with Sanders.
Oh, no.
Pick up
He
the
ain't get
first
it.
across midfield to the 47. They only got a couple, but a
Barely.
couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, it's Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Damn.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Eagles 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Sanders. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm a person you don't want to make mistakes against, you know what I mean?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last two plays, both losses. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's got Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Eagles nothing.
Huh? I'm just saying that it should be like, you know what I mean? Be
so
aware.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, steps away to him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Duke Riley able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. 23 yards to pick up there.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That pass. Boop. I'm back.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I'm back.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Oh, yeah. I think I dissed them, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I thought I dissed him, but maybe he felt like I told him wrong, but I didn't.
Now a toss play. It's Carson.
Why?
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
No, he's just joking around.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
He just dropped right on it.
They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, he hit him?
For a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Oh, do that shit.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that was that close.
36-yarder.
And I missed.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
Philadelphia.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run with Sanders. Down right around the 25.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier. Cody Barton on the stop.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
3rd down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run with Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
The ball carrier.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Greg Olsen, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
try again.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Eagles 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. A fairly short kick from the 14. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is DJ Reed returning. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Word. Giving your athlete a chance.
2nd and 2. Now it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pass right in between. The pass right in between them.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, Carson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 23-yard line.
Oop.
first down. It's Carson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
There's a ball on the 5.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Third and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He's fighting for the end zone.
Oh!
He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Eagles.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in,
Wow.
there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
And they work this out past the 25. Give him 25 yards on the play there, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
Oh, now it's the fourth quarter? Oh, okay.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Reagor, 73 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
Yo,
And
why
he'll be
did you
stopped
go
up
that
at
way?
the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Wilson, flush to his right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
What are you
Duke
doing?
Riley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Nowhere to hide.
A defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Nowhere to run.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, he's got a man on the crossing route. That's more.
Wilson's pass.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake, here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket, and his throw is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll make it third down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Wilson will throw again. Oh,
come on,
throws there, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This for the lead in the final stages. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ooh.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They run again with Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brandon Graham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the victory here for Seattle. Now, I tell you what, they were big favorites coming in, but they had to work for this one.
I do what I do to win. I do what I do to win.
Coming into this one,
I do what I do to win.
That in their meetings next week,
but why couldn't you score?
A little bit about focus, don't you think?
Yeah, because down the stretch, there was some nail-biting going on. And you're right. I think not only the fans, but those folks inside that locker room, they expected a comfortable victory.
Yeah, they certainly did. And that just tells you about the NFL. Any given game, you never know how it's going to turn out. You'd better be ready to play.
Oh yeah, why are you about to go to sleep?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Oh, shit. You woke up, it's like work time. You want to sleep, like you came home from work, 9 o'clock. So you're gonna wake up at 8 tomorrow, from 10 to 8, 10 to 8. Que pela. But thanks for coming up. Fight night, fight night, fight night. Fight night. Oh, let me turn it off.